question was about videos, sort of personal private investigator surveillance. How common is that? It's very common, and a lot of our cases are in litigation and they're fighting hard. So one of the easiest things that we see the other side to do to kill a case is to follow you around, and they show people. I've had everything. I've had a case where my client had a back injury that required surgery. They had the private investigator follow him around, and he was helping his neighbor move up 3 flights of stairs, carrying a sofa up and down the stairs, going underneath a moving van. Something dropped and got under there, and they sent this video to our doctor, the surgeon, and the surgeon said, absolutely not. This guy can do that. He doesn't need surgery. I've had one where my client this was just used more as leverage. I don't know how, it didn't go all the way to court, but my client was up on a ladder. This is back in the old days where you could steal cable from your neighbor. So climbed the ladder, got onto the roof, stealing cable from the neighbor, smoking, getting high, laughing, just moving in a manner that did not appear that the person necessitated surgery and was that injured. And then it can be minor things where I had one guy, he was selling scrap, so it's not that big of a deal in the back of his truck while he was getting benefits, and they had asked him, are you doing any work? And he said, no, he's not, but he was, and they caught him selling scrap. Last one, I have many stories of these, but the last one, my guy had a really bad thumb injury. He'd had multiple surgeries, and he was saying he was unable to work. They followed him around, and they got him at a gas station, pumping the gas, using his thumb just fine. They got him lighting a cigarette with a lighter with his thumb, looked just fine, and playing pool. And those are the 3 things on the video. So they can impact your case definitely in a hard way. The biggest things that we see now on top of the private investigators is social media. Clients post things not thinking they have direct access to it. They can get your entire accounts. And I had one client, he was a young kid, and he was doing light duty. The job offered him light duty, and he was bragging about how he was going to say the next day that the light duty was too hard for him, and he was laughing about it. He's driving around smoking pot, which wasn't good because his grandmother was very upset about that part. But they're watching you every second of a case. You have to be very mindful.